Ah, what a nice place. You know, filled with torches, really weird looking builds, and that. You know, the side profiles don't look really good. We're definitely gonna have to change that later. But we are back with episode 10 of the Reevo series. I think it's actually catched up to my one block series, which I haven't updated mainly because I've been playing this instead, and honestly, it's been quite a bit more fun as well. But we are on beta 1.2, and oh wow, there's been a lot of changes in this version since the last one. Which, first off, is cakes, which is actually perfect. My birthday is coming up very soon, so I might want to go and construct a little room somewhere, or expand my house to have some type of living room for a cake, which could be very nice. Which means we need milk, sugar, and wheat, and eggs. We've got the wheat, got plenty of it. Did some farming just over there a second ago. Bucket of milk. We can actually give it a shot right now. Let me go and place this like blob of water somewhere else while I'm waiting. This shouldn't disrupt anything. Nope, it did. Okay, I'm done. Right, let me go and do that. Oh. Oh, Right. I think that's a bug. But, you know, let's just put the water... I can't put the water back in. Oh, no, I can put it there, though. Wait, where did the railings go? I've just lost 3 railings, and one of them's gone... Well, it's derailed itself somehow. It's not connecting. That's definitely a bug. I'm gonna have to get repairs for that. But right, let's just, you know what? Just put it somewhere where it wouldn't do anything. There. We keep that there though. Right. So sugar in this version was added, so I can get one of the sugar canes and just easily get some. I think if I right-click you, I now get milk, which I can't drink though. Right, you know, let's go and make a cake. I don't know why that's the first thing I've decided to do, but it's the first thing that was added onto features, and you know what? It wouldn't be too bad to, you know, make that. No, I just need to remember the crafting recipe. Ooh, chickens. I do have a few eggs, and honestly, they need to lay eggs. I can't kill them for eggs. I'm gonna actually have to check. If I click on the thing, I honestly don't remember what the crafting recipe for cake is, but I've got it up now. It's 2 sugar, which, wow, look at that. I can actually try sugar now. 3 buckets of milk. Oh, well, we're stuck at step 1, aren't we? Well, step 2. Easy enough, I'll go and use my reserve iron then. I cannot be bothered. Since I am going to go out mining later, as you can see, I've not actually done what I said last episode, and I've not come out and went mining to resupply my stuff. Thankfully, there's a few cows lying around, you know, I can just go and get milk off them. We should also get the egg from there, and we've got 3 wheat in our chests as well, so it's almost like a pre-planned this, even though I completely forgot how to craft a cake. I'm going to keep it in my chest, my food chest for now, until my birthday arrives, and I actually have a place to put it in as well. You know, there really isn't a lot of room here. But, right, let's see. So, got the wheat, iron. You know, I'll just take out my reserve. We're going to need it. And to kind of craft 2 buckets, which also don't stack. Now, where's the nearest cow? We can go and milk it. There's one there. Actually, there seems to just be cows. I've not seen a single pig so far. There's been very few of the other animals, which is interesting. But I think that's all we need for a... Oh no, we need to get the egg. I completely forgot. I need to get the egg. The egg. Over here, we've got 3 eggs. That's good enough. Until I can start breeding, we're really not going to get any more. Like, animal breeding, I don't think it exists till a much later version. There we go, look at that. A cake. And I don't lose my buckets. You know, I actually just realized I didn't know if I'd lose my buckets or not. But we don't. So I'll put these in my little tools area. I've got a cake now. So I'll put you not in there, but in here. And since I'm going to go out mining, let's get myself 4 extra cooked pork chop bits. And while I'm at it, actually, let me go and craft myself a new iron pick. And also a helmet, since I don't have that either. There we go. Oh, look at that. It shows us what the names of everything is as well. Right, now that we have the cake done, we go and gather my water bucket, and I guess I can talk about a few other things. So dispensers were added. I don't really care about that for now. Makes me wonder if droppers exist, actually. Lapis lazuli and lapis ore, which kind of surprises me, because I'm pretty sure last episode I gathered some. Wait, no, not last episode, but before last episode. So in between episode 9 and episode 8, like in between that, when I was doing the mining session to regather my stuff, which clearly I haven't gathered enough iron from the looks of it, I got a bunch of lapis ore, which I can actually go back and show you guys. Bit more walking. Well, more talking for me. No block was added, which means I can actually make a few more things. So I want to extend my house to a little living room somewhere. I'd like it to go onto the side, so it kind of mirrors the storage room. But there is a bit of a lack of space there, which is the only mildly annoying part. But I guess I can gather a load of dirt, extend this off. But I saw lapis ore generate. I mined some. I'm pretty sure I did. I remember getting that and also redstone. No? Just disappeared. Oh my. I swear I remember putting lapis here. Oh. Oh well. Well, lapis doesn't have a use anyway. At least not for now. It's kind of just there. But today, what I want to do is, I think I'll go and finish that off camera, and I really want to start a living room section for the cake to be installed, hopefully within the next few days as my birthday's coming up. And I also want to make some type of little music club or something, or just an area for music. I'm not sure if I can really make a tune though. Not really good at Minecraft stuff. Oh, and you look at that. Wow, the texture is much darker here. And oh, what's going on here? I think this is meant to be some type of... So, okay, a few other things I added, I'm going to quickly mention this now, is, right, sandstone, we don't care about that, because it's made out of sand, and honestly, I don't know if it even generates. But then the other 2 types of logs have also been added into this version as well. The oldest ones, so birch and spruce. These are the spruce leaves, which somehow are on my oak trees. This gives me a small feeling this would have been... Yeah, they're everywhere. Oh wow. They've infested all my trees. They're half spruce, half oak. Wait, those ones don't look like they have been, have they? Yeah, that's what's been added, and also wool's got new colour. Apparently different types of sheep can spawn now, but still getting the standard white. Oh, bones and arrows. Perfect for me. They're all... Look, there's spruce there. There's spruce there. They've just... That's weird. They've just changed some of the leaves out. Oh, well. Oh, and also bone. That's a new item, apparently. First time I've gotten it as well. Look at that. And... Yep, crafts bone meal. So I can also now farm more efficiently by killing more skeletons. So the uses are going back up. And also now all the boat entities don't despawn. Because I've got quite a few boats lying around. I kind of just left them there because they would despawn after a bit. But turns out they don't anymore. So I'm going to have to do something about that. But for now, they're kind of just, you know, make my job a little easier. I don't have to worry about crafting a new boat every time and wasting 5 planks on something that will just break into the equivalent of a wooden pickaxe. Another thing that was added was cocoa beans. I don't know if that's in survival though, because there's no jungle. That's not till much later on as well. Ink sac. So squids are also a thing now. But that's the only new mob. So I guess squids are the 5th passive mob to be added into this game, I think. Really interesting, huh? I can also make dyes now, so I can dye wool. Bed colors don't really matter though, because they will just all be red for now. I wonder why red is actually the default, like, bed color. What made Notch think, you know what? We're going to make a bed, we're going to finally add it, but we're going to specifically make it red. Doesn't matter what combination of wool you can use. It's all red. All red. And to be fair, I kind of like the feature where you can get 3 different coloured walls. It didn't matter. You'd still get a bed. That was really nice. Because you know how sometimes on the first few days you wouldn't find just 3 white sheep. Like, you can, but there's a chance that you will find, I don't know, like 2 grey and then 1 light grey. That's not enough to make a normal bed now because you can't combine the wool together. But back then, you could just put them all together and they'd make a red bed. Kind of liked it like that, to be fair. Even though it didn't make sense. It was just easier on us. Right, let's go and sort out my inventory. Also, I can finally put this new bone inside of my chest as well. New trophy that I totally got. It wasn't just there. Right. Is that it? There's arrows. 3 arrows. That's nice. And it's set in now. Furnaces have a new texture, so it doesn't look weird anymore. So it has like the more modern texture it has now. You still can't mine it quickly, nor can you do it crafting tables. Apparently they were called workbenches in the last version, which I didn't notice. Bit late now. Oh well. Oh, and also, all the tools now have increased durability for some reason. You know, this thing's actually going to last longer than every other iron pickaxe, which is going to be nice. Oof. Good. Right, let's see if I've got everything to go mining. I kind of need blocks. Just get a load of cobblestone, I guess. Even though I can get some from there. Lets me do a bit more talking before I head off, you know, do this mining off camera. It'll probably cut off after I'm done. You know, an hour or 2. Maybe a bit more, depending if I'm doing other things in real life, you know. Go and take a shower. There we go. Just slowly chipping away at this hill. Getting smaller and smaller as each time I mine into it. Each mining session of it, I guess. Don't know why I need so much cobblestone, to be fair. Like, this is definitely quite a few stacks of it. I don't think I need this much. And as you can see, a lot of my builds, they have cobblestone on it. Okay, well, maybe except for... You know what, never mind. Just my house. My main house, there's a lot of wood on it. It's kind of even, actually. But still not more than, like, 2 stacks of cobblestone, maybe. Maybe 3, max. Oh, and apparently spiders did not have the ability to climb walls until this version. So I guess that's a bit of a downside. Oof, there we go. Oh, and make it even better for wool generation. Apparently iron, diamond, and coal are now found in larger amounts. So I can, you know, recuperate, get a few more items quicker, and potentially find more diamonds. Although, that first diamond vein, I'm pretty sure I got, what, like 4 diamonds out of that? That's still pretty good. Which is nice. And I think now there's tigers for the spruce wood. Forests now generate birch as well, so it ain't just all oak wood. And... oh, apparently you can do screenshots in the previous version. Now you just don't have to hold down F1 while doing it. So I can actually make thumbnails from this point onwards, I think. Although I'm still going to hold down F1. I'm probably going to try it later on, if I can remember. And I'll make my thumbnail, you know what, in the video as well. I think that'll be nice. But yeah, that was it. And also a lot of bug fixes. But now I'm done talking about all the new features added on. I don't really know why I do it. I guess just... I mean, you can skip this part, usually. It's just me doing the mundane stuff and then talking about what's happened in this update, what's changed in the world. It just, you know, I like to do it. Keeps me informed. Gives you guys information on what is in the game at this point and what isn't, so you can help with suggestions for certain builds or whatnot. Especially if I forget. With that, we've got well over enough cobblestone. I'm now going to cut it off now, and actually, I'm not really sure the iron durability, the pickaxe durability is increased by that much. Oh, and the spiders. Get away from me. Right, time to start heading off in a random direction to a cave. Only problem is, I've travelled out in every direction, especially this one to gather clay, that one to go and find my first diamonds, and that way quite a bit. But I don't usually go there because it's kind of corrupted in a way. Every time I've gone there, my torches disappear, the world crashes. And this way, I've been to more recently to go and get all my stuff. But I've had travelled quite a bit there. The other directions are kind of the diagonal points. But I kind of travelled mostly in every all direction except for this diagonal one. But I don't want to do that, because I want to wait till version 1.0 for that one, because that's where my new base is going to be, and since the new stuff is going to generate there, I won't have to travel as far. Then again, I can just take the nether. I'm going to have to take directions and coordinates, aren't I? I think best bets for now, since the oldest one is this way, since I haven't travelled to this area since InfDev, we're going to take this path. And I'll see you guys in a second. Oh. We're definitely generating new chunks. I think this is going to be more of clips of just me talking about a few moments or stuff that happened so in this trip. As you can see, yep, frames are starting to go down a little. Even though it's above 130 FPS still, it feels like it's actually not. Well, that's because I think it's loading new chunks for once. And, you know what, we're going to have to kill these pigs. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. I just need food. I'm already down to 5, and I've not even entered a cave. You know, going over this hill, we'll probably see the new terrain here. Why does it look... The grass looks weird. It looks a little brown. Oh, well, look at that. New terrain! A desert with cactus. That's new. Well, I think this was added... Yeah, this is where the old terrain stops. This is where the new terrain starts. You can kind of actually see a difference here. It's much more varied in the new one as well, actually. And birch trees. I don't really care for them either way, but I'll take the cactus. I love bringing in souvenirs. Absolutely wonderful. And we'll actually be able to go and make a little farm for these. I actually don't know what the point of a cactus farm is, aside from, like, green dye. I mean, if you're not going anything particularly green in a build, then you kind of don't need this at all. But it's just nice to have this. Helps me build more themed stuff in the future as well. And look at this place. I think this is the first time, on camera at least, where we've seen a place fully covered in sand. Every other time there were just small bits of sand blobs lying around, you know? They were decently big, but they weren't massive. This one's just kind of all over. Oh, wow. Now it's just time to find a cave and we get mining. I wonder, maybe if I turn my render distance down... Actually, you know what? I'm going to try this. Let me turn it to short. Ah, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Oh, tiny. Yeah, no, we'll keep it like this. Interesting. Don't feel like going down that one. That one's a little small. Yeah, the optimization for loading new chunks definitely isn't there yet. But hey, at least all the leaves have their respective leaves instead of a combination of the load. And to be fair, birch leaves are basically just the standard oak leaves, but at a lighter color. Oh, so the trees were a mishmash of every leaf for some reason. Wonder if that's going to continue. I think we found the cave. You know, we got to kind of take appreciation for the 1.18 update for all the bigger caves, because honestly, it is super hard to find any caves that are actually worth mining in. Some are super short, maybe you get a bit of coal, iron at most, and that's it. Nothing deep enough for me to get some other ores or a lot of iron, which I kind of need. So let's hope this area has it for me. What? Dude, I'm trying to make torches, mate. Oh, there's another one of you guys. Oh, for God's sake. I'm just gonna go down. Why are there so many creepers? There's another one? There's two more? What do you want from me? Is there a creeper spawner here? Oh, oh my god. Okay. I've now checked everywhere in these caves. I've gone down there, through there, made a little area down there to find some more iron, through this one, and through this small one, which I've just finished right now, which has gotten me up to almost a stack of iron, which, you know, I guess would suffice for now. Till further notice, I guess. So, now what I'm going to do is go home and, well, gather a bit more food as well, since I've had to use quite a bit of it. And I'll be back to go and explore the nether a little more. Actually, not really. We're going to gather more netherrack, because we are going to make our little portal mountain thing. I've still not really got a name for it. So, gonna leave that open for now. I may have gotten distracted and found a cave that led to a much deeper cave, so I might go and explore this one as well. Oh boy, we're back. And also turns out I forgot one of the cooked pork chops I've put in the furnace. Never ended up getting it back. Completely forgot about it, but I can at least get all my food back up now. As you can see, I went through a lot of mining. Technically went through two caves now. A lot of cobblestone, so if I need any, I can definitely go in here now instead. I've still got some extra iron to smelt as well. So I'll go ahead and do that very quickly. Ah, yes, sulfur. Completely forgot that it was called sulfur back then and not gunpowder. But got all my blocks and all the iron smelted, totaling up to 50 with an almost broken sword, full set of iron armor, and mostly new tools now. So that's good. Now it's time to just gather a ton of netherrack. And then for this episode, I'll probably finish it off there. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. No. The reason why is I thought that because I went mining for so long, it felt like a proper full episode's already happened, like a full hour. But no, that's just, most of it's going to be cut off anyway, so go to nether, let's go and cover up this hill with some netherrack, and then let's get planning on the living room. That's what I want to also do, and then we'll come back to this nether thing in the future and give it a bit of a retexture, I guess. Bit weird that train station's right next to a massive mountain from the nether. Look at this, though. Doesn't this just look cool? Did it always emit a noise? I swear it didn't have a noise before. Ooh, that's new. Well, so that's how we can go down. Ooh, there's some netherracks from here. And we are completely safe. We can just mine netherrack. And the ghasts can't get us, thankfully. Also, I feel like the player's reach is much shorter in this version. Like, you can only get to, what, 4 blocks away from you You can only mine so high up as well. Like what, 4, 5, 6 blocks? I swear it's more. It's like 7 or 8 now. So, looks like Steve grew some longer arms later on. And yes, I have the bow just as a defense. In case anything happens, I've got arrows to shoot them down with. Because the ghasts in this version are very annoying and loud. A lot like my sister. Although I will say the combination of the nether portal and the ghasts... You know what? 1 second. Oh my... Oh, I can hear myself now. Because there's nothing else playing. For once. Oh my god. I'm actually so glad I went into that second cave. Just because I felt like I would definitely not have enough iron to even come out with after repairing all my armor. Well, it's more just throwing the old one out because they had no durability left and then just chucking in the new ones. It's weird how much armor has changed. Like, it's much more durable now. Like, in this version, you take fall damage, your durability goes down by like 2. Do that, I don't know, 60 more times and your armor's gone. And also, armor worked much differently in this version, which I don't like as much. Because the armor, I mean, the little icons as you can see here, I'm only 1 bar down. That's because of the durability I've taken from these. The less durability it has, the worse the armor protection. Yeah, the only difference is that the ore, that the ingots that you make this stuff out of, or leather, only affects the durability, so it would go down lower. So leather armor, technically it's diamond armor in this version. I think I've said that before. I'm just going to say that again. Yeah, I do not like this version. I prefer the much newer one, which I don't know when that was added. I just know that it was probably before or maybe during 1.0, because armor worked normally back then, if I remember correctly. Didn't have to replace my armor every 3 minutes. It's really expensive too. It's almost a stack of iron I have to use just for the armor. That's why I have no iron most of the time. Look at this room. I could probably make some type of like room out of this. A nether room. That would be interesting. I might do that in the future, since I've never made any builds in the nether or the end. The only thing I usually do are the portals or blocks, just bridge across to places and all that. Nothing much more than that, though. But it would be nice. Look at that. That's all the nether we need. We can go back. Oh wow, I'm going through a lot of this netherrack really quickly. Might have to get more, because I'm already 2 stacks in, and not even halfway around the build yet. It's gonna be a small one for now. I'm probably gonna extend it much further on later down the line, but for now this will do. If I don't miss any holes. Oh! Oh my god. I've just went to gather a little more netherrack to finish off this mountain, and I'm now being assaulted by 2 skeletons who are guarding this area for some reason. I own this place. I bought it. I purchased it. Oh, and there's a 3rd guy. I mean, I didn't really purchase it. I kind of just took it. But I've conquered it. It's mine now. Just like in the good old days, you know, where it was all about conquering who had more power. It didn't matter about paying for things. Don't know if that's still like it probably isn't. Right. But this build is almost done. I did go through a quick glimpse through the other side. Looked around. I did end up making a few small holes for some reason. Pretty dumb of me. But I've patched them up now. And this should be it. Now, to finish it off, let's light the place up a little. We're not going to do it the old-fashioned way, and I'm setting myself on fire. But setting this netherrack on fire is kind of what we're doing here. For now, just keeping it sparse so it can actually, you know, creeper! Not on my property. Oh. Oh. What? Right. I definitely do not have enough materials to go patch this one up. I'm also gonna lock a pig in there now, because apparently it chose that. Okay, that's all done. There's an actual, you know, it doesn't look so random. There's still skeletons spawning. There's a group of creepers there. Oh boy. Yeah, now that looks, you know, looks much better now. Instead of just dirt on the side and kind of just not going anywhere. There's actually something going down. Maybe a little too sharp here, but I cannot be bothered with the nether anymore. It's too loud, too painful. I burn myself too much. Let's finish this session off with one last thing, which is the preparations for my living room that I'm going to have in my base. Which means we need a bit of dirt. There's a load of pigs here, so I might go and kill them off too. I swear in modern versions, there's like a cap on how many mobs will ever spawn in a chunk. For some reason, these early versions, they just spawn like absolute wild, like that, all over the place. But I've killed so many mobs in this area, I'm surprised that they're still spawning. Ooh, look at that. In fact, right, we're going to need to gather some dirt, so I'm going to go quickly, grab some dirt from this mountain, go over there, take down sugarcane, we'll be back. Okay, and that's the whole entire durability of my shovel gone, but yeah, I've just made a gaping hole. It kind of looks cool, but I'm still going to plan on demolishing it, I think. It is in the awkward phase of, well, one hill's being built up, as you can see in the background, the other one's being demolished from the inside out. And, you know, I actually took out so much of the stone in here, all there was just the grass and dirt that was covering this. Aside from that, it was quite literally just hollow. Now, there's a bit more cobblestone to go mine away at, but we'll get there soon. And also, I'm going to have to deal with something about those mobs up there and this entire area being unlit. Sorry, God, some torches just disappear. Don't know which ones do, but I know they disappear. They're definitely. Oh, I thought you were a creeper for a second. I was like, oh boy, there's a creeper near my base again. Oh, and there goes my sword's durability as well. You know, we're already running out of all the iron I've just gathered already. Thankfully, higher durability means I shouldn't have to replace these as much. Right, so it's gonna start from here. We get rid of all the sugarcane that's here. We're just gonna start placing dirt, increasing the landmass slowly. Just start increasing the land a little more. Ah. I'm gonna use all the dirt I gathered. You know, and by the end of this, we're gonna completely forget that this part was even a river. Okay, I'm gonna need a bit more dirt to, yeah, make that not look so awkward. So, back to deleting the mountain it is. I don't know why I keep saying mountain, not hill. I kind of keep saying both. You know, just from this point onwards, just excuse me every time I say mountain. Just assume I'm saying, oh. Just pretend I'm saying hill. It really isn't a mountain. It's, what, 20 blocks tall max? You know what, I think this is a good time to try and take a screenshot for my thumbnail. going to be a very bad one, but it'll do for now. It'll be better than just one random moment of each episode, which I probably don't even know what they are. But right, let's try this. F1, F2. Oh, screenshot, there we go. Gonna have to see where those go. I'm gonna have to check the Betacraft folder. Hopefully it's going to be in there somewhere. So that's gonna be nice. And now let's just finish off with a stack of dirt, which I think takes about a quarter of my shovel's durability. It's about 4 stacks until I have to repair them. Thankfully, shovels aren't that hard to craft compared to the other iron tools because they only cost a third as much as an iron pickaxe. But then again, shovels aren't amazing. They're useful in some situations, you know, when you want to get grass blocks for stuff and decorations. Besides from that, that's about it. A lot of changing terrain today, though. And here we go. Look at that. Didn't need to use all that dirt. We have some spare in here. Oh, I've got quite a lot in here, actually. Oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully try and do duplication of this side over to this side, maybe. I think that'll be nice. And then, you know, potentially upgrade this main section here, bring it back a bit, maybe make a basement, some other stuff. Make my base just bigger, better. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys next episode where I make this living room. It won't be on my birthday though. It's probably still maybe 2-3 episodes before that. But we're definitely getting close. I guess I'll just, you know what? That's much better. I should say bye-bye from here now. Because at least I'm facing the screen. Bye-bye! Oh yeah, quick rant before I finish this episode off fully. One, I did not realize how short this episode would be compared to all the other ones because of how much I've cut out, because they're just me mining or digging out terrain. And second, before I started recording this video, I have been doing something that I've been trying to do for the past who knows how long. This is unscripted, so I might be blabbering about a load of nonsense here. But I love doing projects with voice acting on Casting Call Club. For some reason, I can't find a singular project that I want to do. And I've scrolled through hundreds of projects. Just look at this. It's unbelievable. It's still going. In fact, I'm going to have to speed this up because of how much I've scrolled. What's happened to me? Why can't I find a single project that I want to be part of? I love doing voice acting. This is not related to anything to do with the video. It's just that I recorded this before I started making that video. Yeah, it's kind of just, you guys know that I like to do voice acting now, and I like to do projects and comics and stuff. Especially Pokemon ones. The reason why I can't find one is because there's no Pokemon ones, and I'm a very picky person. Yeah, there's a reason why no one likes me.